Leave her alone! I was shrieking at the top of my voice, but they continued to assault Mila. Mila was only 10 years old, yet she confronted the most extremely abusive hours of her life. Those men were heartless, godless monsters. It was horrible watching them defile Mila while I laid low, helpless, hopeless, and vulnerable. I underwent that same shameful, harmful act few minutes ago. I tried to beef up, but I could not. I pleaded with them to let go of Mila and come to me. Mila was just a kid and they were harming her. I cursed that night I couldn't do anything for Mila, whom I so loved. Ever since Dad died 2 years ago, Mom and Mila were the only two last people I would ever want to go forth from this earth, and I vowed to be always there for them because family shows up. Mila and I have a very strong bond. To her, I am that superhero of a sister. There is nothing I cannot shield her from. That night, Mila screamed for my help until her voice got lost into the thickness of that dark night. Unfortunately, I was not able to stand by my vow. It was very hard to do anything or scream for help, which I tried, though I knew no one would come to rescue us. Even the perpetrators knew that. The perpetrators fed their pleasures and went. I lay vulnerably bleeding, watching Mila breathe her last. The floor was flooding from blood. Mila and Mom laid breathless beside me. I didn't know if I could survive either. I felt a kind of guilt about my mom. Alas, I was the reason Mom died and we faced that horrible act. It all started around midnight when I heard Mom's voice whispering our names. Joanne, Mila, wake up! She was shaking me to give a quick response, but I was very weak and kept saying, Mom, what is it? In a dizzily manner. I felt trembling feelings from Mom's voice that prompted me to wake up. It was very unfortunate for us because I didn't wake up on time. 5 strong men with guns broke into the house and saw us while we tried to hide. We were afraid and panic-stricken. They took advantage of our situation and forced us to lie down on the ground and demanded for money. Mom tried her best to help us. She pleaded with them, but they refused. So Mom gave all the money that she got from her retail shop. We laid silently, and though they shot Mom on her back with 3 bullets. When we screamed, they shot 5 consecutive bullets up. It was from there they became wolves and took us to the strange world unknown. After watching Mila give up her spirit, I called myself, numb and feeling useless, and nobody I couldn't tell, but I laid unconscious, and the next thing I found myself in the hospital. It was very cruel of them. They took everything I have had in this world. I couldn't resist the flashbacks of all the evil actions I went through. They tore down my attire. I was stripped of my identity. I got scars out of struggle. I grieved in pain endlessly. I am breathing but dying slowly out of depression each and every minute. In a blink of an eye, I became the voice from the grave. I died the moment they sexually assaulted me and ripped off my dignity. I am the voice of the million heroines unrecognized and not vindicated. The voices as they cry in grief, giving up their virginity to the unknown devils. The voices buried without justice.